Let's hear more. Let's hear more from Shah Rukh's, people who've worked with Shah Rukh, people who are well-wishers and close friends of the Khan family. Sushil, you just heard from Kiran Bajla, is a well-known film producer. She's also a friend of the Khan family. She's also joining us now. Kiran, welcome. Thank you for being with us. A very happy day for Shah Rukh and Gauri. They're going to get to see their son tomorrow. Kiran, go ahead, your first reactions. Everybody's been riveted to this story. Millions of fans, people like you who are part of the industry, who know Shah Rukh and Gauri. Your reactions, Kiran?
I am extremely delighted. Finally, truth prevails. And I'm so happy that finally he got the bail. And this was bound to happen because we all, as aware people, could see that it is injustice happening. And it was just happening to kind of sideline a lot of other things that the people did not want us to know. So I'm really happy that this happened. I was actually wishing, hoping and praying that this happens so that this whole circus of, making people hero for no reason who are doing normal jobs is not right. So he was being framed. We all know that. And it is wrong. And that's why we're very happy that this was bound to happen. Mr. Khan is pride of the country and he deserves this for sure. So really happy.
Just tell us what the last 3 weeks have been like. The media saw Shah Rukh only once, Kiran, throughout this entire time. It was, about 12, 13 days ago when he happened to visit the Arthur Road jail. People have sort of lost count because that's how long this entire story has been going on for.
Yes.
Just to remind you, 26 days in custody for Aryan Khan. And today happens to be 3 weeks in jail. So tomorrow when he comes out, he will have spent 3 weeks behind bars.
It is really sad because the first time when the bail did not happen, it was shocking in itself because we were thinking that, it's maybe a misunderstanding or maybe one day, just the way the law works, right? But every day we were hoping, and I was actually following the bail dates and stuff to just really hope and see that this happened. And the more and more days were passing by and I'm seeing so many other groups being made to make Sameer Wankhede the hero and a lot of things which completely made no sense to me for a simple case like this. And on the other side, when you were seeing, and I was reading about online as well, that there were other ports where the drugs were caught and everything, all those news were just sidelined just to highlight this one case of this kid having or not having, but being framed. So every time the bail used to come, it used to be a shock that he's not got the bail. And it used to further reaffirm that something is not right. He's being framed. It was becoming evident with every bail not happening that something is wrong.
Okay.
He's being framed.
Sushil, since you've been watching this so closely, and I also have my reporters on hand, and they're the finest reporters. They've been getting us the latest information, the most accurate information, while most other people have been speculating and getting things wrong. Here on India Today, we take such stuff very seriously, always. Sushil, what's the biggest question in your mind right now about this entire process? Are there any questions you'd like clarified? I'll try and get my reporters to put some light on that for you.
So there are a few things that I've been following up. One is
Kiran, I'm coming to you right after Sushil.
Yeah, this whole raid was based on a tip-off. Apparently, the people who gave the tip-off were present during the raid, which is the first question mark I have in mind. That is the first time I've heard that somebody who's given a tip-off was also present during the raid. Then when people like Aryan and his friends were arrested, circumstantial evidence, as far as I'm aware, said that he was not tested because he was not in a state of being inebriated or drugged or whatever. He didn't have possession of any drugs on him, but maybe some people with him had possession of drugs for personal use of whatever. Of whatever.
Good questions.
So something like this, but still, despite all this, it was deemed that he is the culprit along with his friends who were there for recreational purposes. The whole fabric of Mumbai, the whole fabric of socializing, partying in Mumbai, people are consuming substances knowing that it's only for recreational purposes, also knowing that it's not legal. But at the same time, they're not causing any harm or hurting anybody or, creating any crime as such. So my whole point is that why was somebody just kept in custody for 3 weeks or 26 days, like you said, without any real solid evidence or proof? if other people were not celebrities, they were sent out on bail. He could have easily been sent out on bail. Maybe the officers trying to be over enthusiastic and keeping somebody behind who's a star son, so that he does not get fingers pointed at him that he, was easy on a star son. So maybe he went over enthusiastic and held on to something, and now that's sadly backfiring for him as well.
No, this is actually quite illuminating, because it provides our viewers, who many of whom also are probably resonating with those same questions. Shah Rukh and Gauri. Many of our viewers are fans of Shah Rukh and Gauri, and they must be having some of these same questions. Well. Kiran and Sushil are both with us. In a moment, we'll also be joined by Twisha Pal, who happens to be a long-time associate of Shah Rukh Khan. She's been a set designer and an art director with Shah Rukh Khan, and has been associated with him for a very long time. She's going to be joining us as well. So lots of people who are in the industry, in the business, know Shah Rukh Khan and Gauri. All of their voices first here on India Today.